In today's lesson, we will discuss counting in German, days of the week, recap of concepts via quiz. Answers to the quiz of the previous video will also be shared. Hey guys, this is Anmol and you're watching German Paro. Today we are discussing das Zählen, which means the counting. If you're new to German Paro and you haven't watched our previous video, then do watch it. I'll link it in the description box. So in the previous video, I discussed about alphabets and greetings in German. We also had a walkthrough of basic knowledge that one must know. Let's start off. Das Zählen, the counting. So before we start off, I'm going to recapitulate a few basic things that one must know. So EI in German is pronounced as I and IE is pronounced as E. So when we make a I sound, the spelling would be EI, and when we make a E sound, then the spelling would be IE in German. So these two are very important. And Z in German is pronounced as S. Same vice versa, S is pronounced as Z. Okay, so let's start. So zero in German is null. Zero in German is null. So if any of you might have done computer programming, then null is also used there, where null actually means like something which doesn't have any value. Okay, so if you are interested in learning computer programming, then you can visit my YouTube channel Easy Coder, where you can learn web development. So let's get back to our lesson. Zero is null. Noch einmal null. So we will not say null. No, that is wrong. In computer programming, we pronounce it as null, but over here that is null. Noch einmal null. One is eins. Noch einmal eins. Two is zwei. Noch einmal zwei. See, EI is having an I sound and Z is having a S sound. 3 is drei. Noch einmal drei. 4 is vier. Noch einmal vier. 5 is fünf. Noch einmal fünf. So I want you to repeat after me so that you can learn these quickly. Let's have a go through. Let's have a quick go through. Null, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Null, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Now let's have a look at 6 to 10. Now 6 is said as sechs. Sechs. See, S is pronounced as Z. 7 is sieben. Sieben. See, in vier and sieben, IE is pronounced as E. 8 is acht. Noch einmal acht. 9 is neun. Noch einmal once again neun. 10 is zehn. Noch einmal zehn. Now we are going to repeat them. Sechs, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, zehn. Sechs, sieben, acht, neun, zehn. So now this was German numbers from 1 to 10. Now let's move on to days of the week. So Monday is Montag. Noch einmal Montag. Tuesday is Dienstag. Noch einmal Dienstag. We will not say Dienstag, it is Dienstag. CIE is pronounced as E and EI is pronounced as I. So let's say if I've given you a big German word, then you have to break it and pronounce. And this IE technique now will help you a lot. See, Wednesday is Mittwoch. Noch einmal, Mittwoch. See, it has a double T as you can see over here. I'll highlight it for your reference. Mittwoch. It has a double T. Donnerstag. See, it has a double N. Donnerstag. Thursday is Donnerstag. Friday is Freitag. Friday is Freitag. Saturday is Samstag. Noch einmal Samstag. Sunday is Sonntag. Noch einmal Sonntag. The double N. So we're gonna recapitulate them once more. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch with double T, Donnerstag with double N, Freitag. See, EI is pronounced as I, right? Samstag and Sonntag with a double N. See, Sonntag we will not write SOHN. That would have the meaning as sun. Okay, which is wrong, like it would be totally different meaning altogether. So we'll write zon with the double N. Fine. Let's move on to the next thing. So we have right here are the quiz questions. Antwort frei is answer freely. An welchem Tagen hast du Schul frei? When do you have holiday from school? So it could vary. Now these answers could vary according to you. I could have a different response and you could have a different response. Just that the spelling of the days should be correct and the name also should be correct. Welcher ist dein Lieblingstag der Woche? So which is your favorite day of the week? Welcher ist der schlimmste Tag der Woche? Which is the worst day of the week? Wann hast du Schule? When do you have school? Okay, so when do you have school in the sense of like on which days do you have school? Okay, Bintuater deep frag. Answer the questions. Now in these questions, let's say if I give you an example, act, or rather I give sane, I'll write it over here. Sane minus act. See, first we'll translate in English. Sane is 10. Act is 8. When we minus, the answer will be 2. 2 in German is zwei. So the answer will be zwei. Okay. So like this, you have to approach the question. So minus is when we are subtracting, plus is when we are adding. Okay. So these types of questions are basically to check your knowledge, like how good command you have on the language in the concept of counting. See, 3 plus 7, we are adding the two. 5 minus 4, we are subtracting. 5 plus y, we are adding. And 1 plus 9, we are again adding. Now guys, these are the answers to the quiz questions. Now let's move on to the quiz. So the first question we have right here is, what is Germany called in German? Yes, you're right. The answer is Deutschland. As you can see over here. The next question we have is, what is German called in German? Any guesses? The answer is Deutsch. Noch einmal Deutsch. How many alphabets are there in German, including the umlauts and the sh sign? So there are total 30 alphabets in German. So this question I'll explain. See, umlauts are these: A, O, U. See, these three are your umlauts, and when we include this sh sign, so total there are four. Okay, so from the English we have taken 26 alphabets plus these four we have added in German, so total it makes 30 alphabets. Okay, so therefore the answer is 30. What is the word greeting called in German? The answer is Begrüßungen. So see, let's say here I have given a big word to you like Begrüßungen. Then how are you going to pronounce it? See, this word looks scary, but it is very easy to pronounce. See, we'll break it into parts. Begrüßungen. Begrüßungen. So this is how we approach when we want to pronounce a big word. We break it into small chunks and then we say the word. Let's have a look at the next question. What do we say if we want to greet someone informally in German? So we have to give any one greeting. So over here, I've given you two greetings, but you can use any one of these. So the answer is Grüß dich oder Hallo. The next question we have is, if we want to greet someone formally in German, what will we say? Formally is like when we're saying it to our elders or our grandparents or our teachers, whosoever it is, or even our parents. So the answer is Grüß Sie. Noch einmal, Grüß Sie. See, Z will be over here with a capital S. You will not write it with a small s. If we owe an apology to someone, how will we apologize in German? Indirectly, we are asking how will we say sorry in German? So the answer is tut mir leid. Noch einmal, tut mir leid. What do we say the following in German? Good morning. So good morning is Guten Morgen. Here's the spelling Guten Morgen. Good day or good afternoon is Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Good evening is Guten Abend. And good night is Gute Nacht. So as you can see over here, it is Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Abend, but it is not Guten Nacht. Why? See, it has a reason that since Nacht is feminine, therefore it will only be Gute Nacht. If you write Gute Nacht, then that would be wrong. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. How do we say bye to a friend in German? Mention any two ways. So I have explained you in the previous video many ways, but you have to mention any two of them. So see, we can say bis bald, that is also correct. Ciao. Now see, note the pronunciation. It is not xiao that is wrong. It's ciao. Okay. Bis später, which means see you later. Tschüss. Now see, tschüss can also be with a single s or with a double s. Both ways are correct. How do we say bye to our elders in German? So question 10 says like how do we say bye to elders formally? How do we say bye formally in German? So the answer is Auf Wiedersehen. The next one we have right here is, how do we say bye on a phone call? So you need to read the question carefully. If I would have written bye, then there were many options. But since over here I have phone call, therefore it will be only one answer will be appropriate for this, which is auf Wiederhören. Okay. Then the last question we have is, what do we say you're welcome in German? See, I'm going to give you a little hint before revealing the answer. You can pause the video after I reveal the hint. So, this same word is also used for saying please in German. Did you get it now? Yes, you're right. The answer is bitter. See, bitter will follow a double T. So, I'll write it over here for your convenience. Bitter. So these were the quiz questions. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to German Paro for further updates.